Hey, you stopped? That's good. Have you seen that 1 plus 1 equals 3? Do you know that there is a mathematical proof about that? But let's forget the math, let's speak about the business. And regarding the business, there is no point to sum 1 and 1 if it's not at least 2.5. 3 is better, but how to do it? Let's see through an example of furnishing and moving company. We have a Premi Pomeri, which is the extension of the Dan brand, obviously furnishing company, and we have Salit Bebestresa, external company. Current situation today from customer's point of view is that furnishing means to move in, to locate, and moving means to relocate. And also from the customer's points of view, the pain points are the same. You need to find accountable company, people, you need to organize, you need to coordinate the task, and so on. And how to help? Well, one of the possibilities would be to integrate two similar business models into one. And before we proceed, first let's see what's on the table on today's market, what's on stake. We have obviously IT industry strongly supported with AI development, and that's the industry that generates the highest revenue. On the other hand, we have brick and mortar business that in which moving and furnishing belongs to. And brick and mortar industry needs to keep the pace in order to stay alive. Actually, we have only two choices, to die, to vanish, or to keep the pace. But how to keep the pace? Definitely, we need to bring additional value to the customer. But how to do it? First, let's analyze. So I used 5C and 4P analysis method, and the conclusions you can see in further in PDF, not to lose time on video. Also, the main point that I mentioned is to bring additional value. Overlapping business models brings us that we are able to cut the certain processes, and with that we can make the cost cut between 30 and 40%. Also, with overlapping, we are bringing the customer two in one. With one phone call, he gets two services. So that's the value, that's the gap that we need to be smart and to transform it into the profit margin. How to transform it into the profit margin? Well, in my opinion, action plan lies in innovation pipeline. But before innovation pipeline, we first need to define what type of innovation are we talking about here. And for that, I would use, Dublin 10 types of innovation. Product system is the most obvious one. We are bringing two services into one. We are bringing a new product on the market. Definitely, that's something that changed the customer experience, and definitely that's something that changed the profit method. We are not pricing two separate services. We are pricing the bundle, and that's where we get 1 plus 1 equals 3 in our case. That's the point. So why do I believe in this? First of all, two business models joined together are becoming seamless. They are becoming smooth. Moving in and moving are becoming settling. And that's where we can support the IT industry. That's where we can support, the high developing market. Thanks.